Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around...
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? He's got
himself an absolute finish. An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Newcastle are already chasing. Oh no, this does not look good.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And it's been hooked away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get onto this? Chanatip. Spread to the right. Now the delivery. That's an excellent interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Akanji. And Makaleli. Zanetti. Chanatip. Cheded. Paris Saint-Germain already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's managed to get free. Akanji with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That's a good ball out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zanetti. And it's Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. McAllister. Raul, who does have an assist to his name. He's had it taken off him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's got his range wrong there. Zanetti. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that has put paid to that. Approaching the half-hour mark. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Zanetti. Ball played for Rijkaard. This looks promising. Chanatip. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. McAllister. Pedro Porro. Great vision. Backward it goes.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Foot in. And that is out of play. Cannavaro. And it's Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Cheded. Driving forward. It's a threatening ball. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Newcastle restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Changement. Le numéro 11. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 23.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Raul. Always goal side. Isak. And he's taking no chances there. Newcastle with the corner, they're first. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's delightful. And he lines up a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Rijkaard. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. Raul. And here's Mbappe. And here's it's Van Basten! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. McAllister calmly anticipates.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's whipped it across. Akanji clears it away. He's having a pop! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Raul to McAllister. Now it's Van Basten. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Mbappe. It's Makalele. Raul. And he skips past his man. Chedid knocks it into space. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Changement. Le numéro 17.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. Makalele getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to count. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's got a chance! In he goes again. And that's in. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Big chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Changement. Le numéro 9. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 37.
Makalele. Antonetti. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely ball and Isak! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
He's going for goal! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance here from position. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mickelson. Oh, this is a great, decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Isak. Akanji clears without hesitation. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Isak. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through.
Might want to be careful there.
Caught offside that time.
Changement. Le numéro 16.
Newcastle are able now to make their substitution. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, super ball! That pass isn't the best, and he's been shifted off it. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Zanetti. Threads one in. Tacho deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard. Puskás. Opts for safety. Tacho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking.
Big chance! Caught offside that time. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. No. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto, and he's running through. Great chance! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Puskás! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They won a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Vitinha. And it's Mendes. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. This is a promising build-up. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Ramos. And this is Ronaldo. And he is deftly away. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. And they're back in front.
But après 30 minutes de
A
jeu.
momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Casapia have their lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo over to the right flank, and he's intervened well there. Cannavaro, and it's Rice. Van Basten. Puskás conjures time and space where few can. That's very neat. For Rice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. Pedro Neto. And here's Van Basten. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Totti. Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rijkaard. Mendes makes the interception. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Now Ruben Dias. Plays the return pass. Pedro Neto. Tries to pass it through. Played in by Dalot. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, then... And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Chers spectateurs,
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow.
Takes a shot! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Now it's Ramos. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Dalot. Ronaldo finds himself offside.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Makalele. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano off the post. And that was very necessary. No way through, so back it comes. Paris Saint-Germain needing a change of fortune here. That's good running with the ball. Totti has created one goal already. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Oh, crossbar! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Now it's Puskas. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's... Can he finish?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Well, that's good defending.
Tacho concedes a free kick for that. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Pedro Neto.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Puskas. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Van Basten. Can he get it through?
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's gone for goal! And that really should have been that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And we have our very first corner. Vitinha goes short. Vitinha is flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Casapia have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Pedro Neto.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Some really good ball movement. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Vitinha with a real chance here. This the perfect chance. Vitinha! Brilliant by Vitinha! A finish right from the top draw.
But inscrit.
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Le numéro 22.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Casapia now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
Puskas! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Punched away. Casapia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Le numéro 15.
And that was as close to certain as can be.